This is the kitchen where 38-year-old Asa Diaby cooks dinner. And these are just a few of her 9 children living in Tompkins public housing in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
And I can't breathe in this.
Her 13-year-old, a kid named Karu, who is asthmatic, took us on a tour of the family's dilapidated home.
Over here, in here, the mold you can see in the bathroom.
So when you walk around the home like this, you can really get a sense of just how dire the circumstances are. There's holes in the wall. Right up here you can see the exposed ductwork here, and that's really everywhere. And the air in this place has a taste to it. That's likely because of all the mold that you can see all around here. Now, about 400,000 New York City residents reside in public housing, but the real question is, what kind of housing does that actually afford?
Since I moved to this house, I have a leaking problem. 5 years.
2 weeks ago, a pipe burst, flooding her apartment and destroying furniture and personal belongings.
Every day, 1 or 2 in the morning, I get up to mop, I put blankets down, try to clean the water. I get at least only like 3 hours of sleep.
But after 14 days, Asa says her calls to the building manager and public housing authority went unanswered.
I just keep a call, they come back, they're gonna say next day, I don't see nobody.
But just then, those authorities showed up.
Are you with management with the building here?
Yeah, I'm the property manager.
And so has this building been sort of tested for lead in terms of mold and everything else? So some of the other health concerns that are going on
Yes,
here?
we have that documentation that NYCHA can provide. That's correct, sir.
So, I mean, if you look around here, it kind of looks like there's a heck of a lot of mold.
Well, we just see...
I'm not sure that painting it will do anything.
Well, they'll come and test as well if necessary.
For critics like Karen Z. Cherry, a local community activist, that answer wasn't enough. She says delays like this are emblematic of a bigger bureaucratic problem in addressing grievances in public housing.
14 days later.
Well,
I'm going to say it again, 14 days later.
I understand
14 days later.
I understand that.
They lost blankets, they lost shoes.
What we're doing here today is coming here, letting her know we identify her concerns, and we're going to start addressing those today and going forward next week.
They see something, say something.
Moments later, authorities deliver the family a new stove. It's a welcome sight for children who say they haven't had a home-cooked meal in weeks. But for Asa, who earns just $1,200 a month as a home health care worker, this stove is but a small reprieve in what remains a ramshackle public housing apartment that she just doesn't want for her children.
I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice.